on ARC TV, Northern Virginia. Hi, thanks for watching the Matt Dollar Show. Today I'm in Bluff City, Tennessee with my good friend Earl Rose, which is an amazing artist. And he gave me this today, gifted me this. And he wrote on the back of it, "To Matt, my brother in Christ, God bless Earl." And this will go proudly in my home. So I want to say thanks for that. Give you a hug for that.
Welcome.
But tell us a little bit what we're doing here for the...
Well, today, actually, we're trying to ship out some. We shipped out a bunch yesterday. But all of these bags go to needy children who may not have a Christmas. We do this, we've been doing it, I guess, 20 years.
Yeah, for a long time. I know you have. I come down here one time before with
You
Jim
did.
while we were packing stuff.
Enjoy it.
But I'm proud of you for doing it. And back here is a lot of the stuff that they've got ready to go ahead and ready to go out. And what I want everybody to do is enjoy Jim showing you around.
Hello everybody, Jim Edwards, and I am guesting again on the Matt Dollar Show. Matt busy with his day job and building Batman cars and 32 Fords and 57 T-Birds and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And so I came down because I wanted to see my good friend here. This is my buddy Earl Rose, and a lot of you folks should know Earl from Earl Rose Art on ARC TV Productions. And we're down here today because folks in the background you can see, and Earl and other folks are packing for the kids. And this is your annual Christmas packing for some of the kids in the area.
We do this every year, Jim.
And this year, told me that you're expanding into another area. And so in addition to Sullivan County, you're going where else?
We're going to Mountain City. Actually, we've done this about 3 years, I think.
Okay.
But I think it's getting a little bigger over there. Actually, today we're packing about 325 Christmas bags for needy children.
Right.
All of those will go to...
Now, how long have you actually been doing this? I know I've been taping you or been with you on it for at least 7 or 8 years.
We've been taping the art show for over 18
Oh yeah,
years.
Earl Rose Art, 18 years I think,
And,
yeah.
but we've been doing this probably, I was trying to figure out exactly when we started, but it's probably been about 30, close to 30 years.
Oh my goodness.
But of course, when we started out, we never thought about doing 1,000.
Yeah.
Because we've done 50, and that was, yes, we've done them down in our house.
Down at the house, yeah. And now we're up here in your little church building.
Yeah.
And this is it Great Life Church?
Great Love Church.
Right.
We use this building almost entirely for the kids. All year long we get stuff in and people donate stuff and we buy stuff. And then at Christmas we pack all the bags.
Well, while we're on that subject, if somebody would like to help you with the cost of this, it's tremendous effort. And like you said, it costs, but you have donations. If somebody would like to help you in the way of maybe they've got a business, they could donate some of your things. Somebody would not want to donate some dollars to you. What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Well, probably the best way is just call. My wife Ruthie takes all the calls and does all the writing and stuff about it. Our number, if you need it, is 423-538-8568. You call that number anytime and the answering machine's on when you're not there.
All right.
We'd be more than happy to take your donation.
Now, for the people that write slow, give us that number again.
423-538-8568.
All right. And that will be just so much appreciated by Earl and all the folks involved in helping the kids for Christmas. It's tremendous. All right, now, there's somebody you can see in the background, and there's all sparkles back there, and
All right.
I don't know what that's all about, but he looks like he's wanting to say something, so should we just turn a little bit
This is
and
my,
find out
Jim,
who this is?
This is my grandson. He and I grew up together, and when I grow up the rest of the way, I want to be just like him.
Well, yeah, why not?
We work on old cars, and
Yes, I know all about that too.
we work on, right now with a new project, we're working on an antique steering wheel.
Oh my goodness! Well, you making them for other people to buy for their antique automobile?
Yeah, recasting.
Recasting. All right. Do you have a particular brand, or you just do any of them?
We're focusing on 1941 to 47 Buicks initially, but we do hope to branch out.
Oh, okay.
You know, we've had some hiccups along the way of materials and everything, materials and processes, but we've about got them ironed out.
Good deal. I know when you were working on the Buick limousine, wasn't it?
Yes.
You needed, I think you needed a steering wheel, and you just made one.
Yeah.
I guess that's where you
We
got the
use
idea.
that for a mold.
Yeah.
And we have a friend, actually, more Stevens from California.
Uh-huh.
Tell a little bit about our
Yeah.
friend.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, our friend Richard Mann is out in California. He's a known Buick dealer. If you have an old vintage Buick and you need parts, you find Richard Mann, and he will inevitably be able to find you anything you need.
My goodness, that's great.
The new Buick that's sitting outside, if you noticed,
I did see that one, yeah.
I purchased that off of him, happens to be the exact same model as the one that we had. There were only 800 and some of those made.
Oh my goodness.
So
Well, you do have a rarity.
for him to have the exact model
Yeah.
was unreal.
That's the needle in the haystack found, I guess.
For sure. They did not make many of those. They were the largest of that year
That
as
year,
well.
Yeah. And back then, you know, the cost of those back then, of course, is like the cost for today's. Although you've got a much better car made out of steel back then. Now they're what, reprocessed aluminum cans, something like that. But right now,
It's recycling in action.
exactly. Recycle the body with aluminum cans and the interior with plastic bottles. But,
That sounds about right.
I'm sort of laughing about it, but I think they do use some of that interior, I believe. But anyway, I want to talk to you and what you're doing specifically to help the kids with Dad, Granddad, and everybody else here today. This place is awesome.
This place is always a fun bit of chaos.
Madhouse.
Absolutely. I was running just a hair late today. I had the heater and everything for in here because we don't have central heat in this building.
Right.
So as soon as I walked in, I was put to work just like that.
Just like that.
Usually what I've been doing for the last few years as far as all this chaos goes is stocking.
Yeah.
So I'm the one in the inside of the horseshoe with all the boxes, making sure that all the stations are filled up and ready to grab.
I noticed earlier you would walk around with boxes just dumping them, and the tubs are full.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. It is working right now.
Yeah, because we've had it years before. We've run out of something, not out, but it wasn't in the station, and it just backs up all the way around the table before you can catch up to.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
It's so fast paced with this. If you miss it, you're going to bottleneck everybody else.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. It's like on an assembly line, if something stops, everything behind it stops.
Exactly.
The same works with people here.
Well, I'm sure if they're watching, they've seen the same people go by multiple times.
This assembly line is going just like it's supposed to.
Yeah, I think we've got some people on stations and then some people pushing the buggies around.
Yeah.
So
And everybody is working so hard. Nobody is slack. You see everybody moving fast, and then you gotta get out of the way, buggy run over you like that lady
yeah.
was doing right there.
I do worry for my heels where I'm at
I
right
was
now.
going to say, you've got as close as you can get to the stage out of the way. When I
Yeah,
first
without
came-
going off your
right.
screen.
That's right, exactly. You know, I thought 7 feet tall,
6'7".
6'7". Well,
Way too tall.
Granddad said when he came in, he said, we can't put him up here with us. We'd be looking up at the stars or something. So he's standing on the
he's
floor.
standing way down.
And he's,
Yeah, I'm standing on the floor. They're standing on a stage.
so that tells you about how even up it gets with that.
Yes.
But anyway, Stephen, now the fellow was talking earlier about your dad and you. You guys have got a nickname. You want to tell everybody what it is?
Well, we are Hebe the Younger and Hebe the Elder.
Okay. And, Dad was saying, no, I want to call him Heat Baby. So,
Baby Hebe.
yeah, Baby Heat.
I've been called that before.
Among other things.
But I really have gotten the Elder Hebe to stick for him.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
But one says to respect your elders.
Well, exactly right. Yeah. He's gonna. He knows. He heard you. He's just ignoring you, pretending. to
Oh,
work.
absolutely, all the time.
Well, listen. I know you're busy. You got to get back and start dumping some more items. And thank you for taking time to talk to us.
Hey, my pleasure. Anytime.
And it's always good to see you.
Hey, good to see you. It has been a while.
It's been a while, but I'll be back next year as far as I know, or maybe Matt and I both will be back, but I'm substituting Matt because he's so busy, like I said, but
We will
back.
be here.
I'm sure you will.
I do have a question for you, though.
All right.
We're wanting to do some fundraising more this coming year to prepare for next year, and how would I be able to reach out to you for that?
Well, you find some place that you want to go and somebody will be willing to work with you. We will, if you're interested, do a show with the band. The Rambling Rose will be back, I'm guessing, and just let me know. And I'll be glad to find a place to tape it. We'll tape it and get people involved, and we'll do a fundraiser for you.
Okay.
I'd be glad to.
Well, he's a musician. I've been a musician all my life. My dad's a musician.
That's right.
And from that, we also know a bunch of musicians. So I'm thinking maybe we could put on some kind of a musical show.
Absolutely. Just let me know. I'll be there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everything that you've done for us. You've been fantastic, and also spreading word about the charity that we do, because that's one thing we don't really talk about it that much.
Right. But we're going to now.
Absolutely.
You give me the idea, and like I said, let me know. I'll be glad to take it.
Well, thank you, Jim.
Fantastic.
We're going to make some more next year. If you want to get more people involved in packing, if you got more items to get out, you know, if you can get the dollars to buy it and whatever, we'll do it.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. Thanks again.
Well, thank you, Jim. I'm going to get back to this.
All right. Grandma's telling you it's time to get over here and work, grandson.
Well, Jim,
All right.
it's so nice to talk to you.
Well, it's
today.
great seeing you again and talking to you. And I guess what I should do now
If you want to
is
walk around
and see the people, maybe ask a question or two and see what's happening.
we'd be glad for you to be there.
Okay, well, all right, let's do it right now. And I guess, well, let's just head over there now.
Sounds good to you. God bless you. I appreciate you coming.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Earl, now, I mentioned we're going to be out and see some of the folks, and they're working. And you can see right now, this is where it all starts. Tell me what's happening here.
It all starts here.
I'll leave it.
They're pasting a little label in there that this, every organization that helps us with this. And Ruthie and how they get them all on. And then it goes over here and they fill it up. Apples, oranges, and juice. Then they start with the budget.
I spent my entire life running my head on that stuff.
And right here is coloring books and crayons, all the goodies.
Now, with all of these filled up, who's responsible for keeping them full?
Stephen is usually responsible. I noticed my daughter's been over here, and Stephen does most of it. When they finish the green toast there, that's the food. Then they carry them back out at the stage.
And I've seen this guy before. Hey, you're familiar. The picture's on the wall at the post office.
The reward has been increased.
Yes, it has increased to $2.98.
Rewarding experience.
And speaking of rewards, we've seen him before, haven't we?
It's me again.
All right.
This is my area.
Okay, Earl. Now, you mentioned a moment ago about buggies, and we see this lady helping, and she's got a buggy with bags in it, filling them up.
Right. They take so many bags in each buggy, and as they come around, the totes are usually marked. Tell them how many to put in each one. Some of them's 2 and 3, but most of them's 1. And they fill up the bags as they come along.
And this is such a well programmed event. Everybody's got their own place. Everybody does their own thing. It's just a smooth operation. Really, really good.
It's great. Everybody knows what to do. We have I say a great packing day.
Oh my, yes.
And then if you notice, he packs them up over here and counts them for us.
And this is the old counter, huh?
Yeah.
6.
Hey,
Thank you.
can you add between past 12?
I'm at 283, so apparently so.
That's pretty good.
She said 6.
All right. And then here's a long distance shot of it, and this is the main operation of what's happening with Earl Rose and Company and Christmas for the Kids. It's just a tremendous program that you do, really, Earl.
Thank you, Jim, for everything you do. We appreciate that so much.
My goodness, Earl, it's been another busy day. It's been a great visit for me, and I'm so glad to come down and help with this. And of course, like I said, filling in for Matt Dollar on the Matt Dollar Show, because Matt's such a busy guy, and I mean, he has his flooring business, and then like I mentioned earlier, he's building Batman cars and 32 Fords and 57 T-Birds, and you know, it's like a 40-hour day, but if he had that, he'd still fill in. Anyway, glad to be here for Matt, and he'll be with you, I'm sure, in the near future, and when we get a chance to talk to you again. But this visit was tremendous, and we saw a little bit more of the operation of what you do for the kids for Christmas.
We appreciate you so much, Jim. And, appreciate Matt. Tell Matt we look forward to him coming and hunting to him. And we'll still be packing next week. So.
Okay, now once again, let's go over that phone number that we mentioned earlier, because like we said, this is involved, there's some expense. You do have folks who are kind enough to donate some things, but then some things you do have to buy. But a lot of the places will at least give you wholesale prices. But you can still always use the help from the public. Then you're helping the kids, and want everybody to know that everybody that's here helping does not get 1 cent of that money or any of the items. It's all for the kids.
I'm glad you mentioned it. It's all volunteers.
Exactly. All volunteers working here. Nobody gets paid. And so again, give us the phone number. They can call you and find out how to help.
If they need to get in touch with us, just call 423-538-8568. And we'll have the answering machines on all the time. And if we're not there, we'll return your call. And we appreciate anything that you can do for us. And anybody that wants to help pack, or if you know of a child that might not have a Christmas, let us know and we'd be glad to pack a bag for them.
That too. It's so very generous of you, and I thank you so much for being like that.
Well, thank you, Jim.
You're a great human.
Well, God bless you, Jim.
A great human. You're a great humanity. But anyway, thanks again, everybody. I enjoyed it, and I'll see you again maybe in the future on the Matt Dollar Show. But for now, from Great Life Church.
Great Life Church.
And Earl Rose and the folks with kids, Christmas, and this has been Packing Day, and thank you for watching.
God bless everybody. God bless you, Jim.
Hope everybody enjoyed today's tour with Jim Edwards, and I've got one thing to say. God bless, and thanks for watching
The Matt Dollar Show.